Oota here. Listen, man. Listen. No time for short talks, man. Big Meech, these conversations is resurfacing. Like, what's going on right now? Big Meech, Tammy Cowins. Did they set up Cuffy? You know, it's always been a talk. It's been a talk about this. Well, these things are resurfacing. And we got 50 Cent exposes Big Meech and Lil Meech, and then Rick Ross. This is crazy, man. Then we got Rick Ross clapping back at him. All of that. This is a lot, man. We're going to try to go through a little breakdown of this, and I will be going into... I'm going to have to go for one of my guns, man, for one of my peoples, man. I'm going to have to go out for one of my peoples, and because I know how they cover these kinds of topics. Salute to everybody. Make sure y'all dropping a like, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bells on so you're notified when we dropping new content, all right? I'm going to have to go for that girl Henny on this one. I'm going to have to go for that girl Henny, because you know she be on her one. She, on her paper, she be on her... If you ain't seen her, I'm gonna have to Molly listen a little bit. Let's see.
Tammy's relationship with Big Meech, Suarez.
Right there.
And
Thank
Cuffy.
you. See what I'm saying? Sister.
Y'all ready? Let's go.
Yeah, we ready. Shout out to that sister.
Oh. When Tammy became a DEA informant, Tammy was and had been a longtime friend and associate of Demetrius Flenory. From here on out, we will call him Big Meech. Specifically, Tammy held Big Meech's power of attorney and life rights with creative control. The right to tell, and what that means is the right to tell and presumably sell Big Meech's life story for profit. Now, if she ain't his bottom bitch, what else would she be? Because ain't no way a person like Big Meech giving away his life rights to somebody, that is big money.
It's a lot.
That's big money.
That's big bread. That's big bread.
Ain't no way. Both Agent Harvey and Agent Cromer were aware of Tammy's relationship with Big Meech. Tammy testified...
We're going to go through a little breakdown of this. I just want to hear just a little bit, as some people that are not privy, we're going to hear just a little bit about who she is to Meech. That's it. That's what we want to know. Who is she to Meech? Why was she able to get the rights to the BMF series and all of that stuff? Why, bro? Like, for real. Why? And now all of a sudden she's coming out like she's about to expose Meech with 50 and they about to do like some tell-all documentary series type thing. And she's speaking on the phone. So we got to go into just a little breakdown of this, but I am going to be getting into 50. So I just want to just hear a little bit more.
That Big Meech was very well known. And it was not all unusual for Tammy to receive calls from total strangers asking about Big Meech. It was due to Tammy's relationship with Flenory that Tammy first came into contact with both Fidel Suarez and Cuffy. Meech put Tammy into communication and contact with Cuffy and Fidel Suarez, which I told you Suarez has ties to the cars and tails. In September 2011, Flenory requested Tammy's help coordinating delivery of a load of cocaine to be controlled by Suarez, who at that point was already in contact with Tammy. Tammy's credibility testified that she first met Suarez by telephone when Suarez contacted Tammy to ask how Flenory, Big Meech, was doing. Big Meech confirmed that he and Suarez were friends and that they had met in the county jail in Michigan. Although Tammy did not meet Suarez in person, she spoke with Suarez by phone and text. Additionally, Suarez sent Tammy a picture of himself. Sometime in 2012, Suarez asked Tammy if she knew someone who might want to buy some pills. According to Tammy, she was in the car with Agent Cromer during the first narcotic-related conversation with Suarez. Agent Cromer overheard the call and signaled to Tammy to say yes, she knew someone. Tammy was later contacted by an agent in California regarding Suarez.
Y'all drop a like, more people gonna join us. Salute to y'all, y'all.
As with Suarez, defendant Cuffy first contact with Tammy was to see how...
We're going to go into a quick breakdown of this. Quick one. We ain't going to drag it out. I'm not even going to talk that much. Y'all just drop likes so more people could join. Because who the hell is this Tammy Why the hell she got the rights to the BMF shit? Why the hell was Meech even dealing with her? Why the hell she's on the phone with 50 talking about she about to expose him soon? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. How the tables turn, tangle web we weave, all them little stories like that. That's crazy, bro.
Big Meech was doing in jail. Based on discussions with both Cuffy and Big Meech and Tammy, based on discussions with both, understood that Cuffy and Big Meech were friends.
That's what they say.
Emphasis on that. They were friends. Initially, Tammy's relationship with Cuffy was more of a business relationship, and communication centered more around Big Meech's life rights. And there's a reason for that. However, at some point, Big Meech asked Tammy to connect Cuffy with Suarez. And the relationship between Tammy, Cuffy, and Suarez turned to narcotics. Now,
and she's reading the paperwork.
No, I'm not going to ruin it for y'all. I'm going to keep reading. Telephone toll records reflect that Suarez and Cuffy were in contact with each other on various devices from as early as March 2012. Although,
That's why I just went. That's why I said, let me just go get her. I ended up skipping that video, my bad. But that's why I said, let me go get her, because she gonna bring up the paperwork and she gonna read it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And you got to get the PDFs and do all of that. Straight. I don't want to hear somebody just capping and talking about it. Read the paperwork, what he said happened. That's what I want to know happened.
All right. Oh, no. Although telephone toll records show that during the same time period, Suarez, and with less frequency, Cuffy were in contact with Tammy. There was no evidence that suggests that Tammy participated in any of the earlier telephone calls between Suarez and Cuffy. In July of 2012, Suarez invited Tammy to join him on a road trip to St. Louis without stating why he was going to St. Louis. Tammy declined. Telephone toll records reflect that Suarez contacted Tammy while Suarez, was in St. Louis. At the evidentiary hearing, CS1 denied that Flenory had any involvement in any drug trafficking activities between Suarez and Cuffy, and denied that Tammy ever informed DEA agents that Big Meech was so involved.
I will say somebody hit me from St. Louis and was like, nah, man, I'm telling you, that ain't the talk in St. Louis that Big Meech snitched. I don't know. Somebody hit me from, I don't know. You know, it's trolls and all type of shit. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Tammy also denied that she ever informed DEA agents that Big Meech directed Tammy to contact
somebody
Cuffy
hit me
and
from St.
Suarez.
Louis.
However,
said they don't
this
hear that out
aspect
there.
of Tammy's testimony is not credible for at least 3 reasons. Let me take a sip. Dang, I wish my algorithm wasn't jacked up right now. Okay, first, Tammy's testimony conflicts with the testimony of TFO Lane, the DEA St. Louis agent who interviewed Tammy about the events on August 5th.
We're going into 50 after this. I just want to hear a little bit of breakdown. A couple more minutes of this. That's it.
That during his debrief of Tammy on August 6th of 2012, Tammy told him that Tammy had facilitated the introduction of Cuffy and Suarez at Big Meech's request. So she trying to say he wasn't involved, but you done already told that he was involved.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Second, Tammy's testimony also conflicts with the
contemporaries? Which one?
Contemporaneous, I can't say that word. Anyway, 2011 notes of DEA Atlanta investigator TFO Smith, which were introduced into evidence, okay? Those notes are consistent with assertions in the affidavits regarding Big Meech's involvement in the suspected drug conspiracy.
Oh, contemporaneous.
Finally, evidence presented at the hearing demonstrated that Tammy
drop a like from me,
faced actual and perceptive threats when court filings in this case related to Tammy's identity. Tammy was receiving threats. Y'all tell me down in the comments who you think was threatening her. Specifically, on February 6th, 2015, All defendants in this case filed pretrial motions, including separate motions to suppress wiretap evidence. In March of 2015, Tammy reviewed the electronic dockets in this case and saw information contained in defendant Cuffy's suppression motion and responsive submissions by the United States that Tammy believed would potentially allow people familiar with circumstances to determine Tammy's identity. So somehow or another, this lady, done seen paperwork in Cuffy's file that would compromise her identity. Upon reviewing the court filings in this case, Tammy contacted her controlling DEA agent at the time, James Davison. Okay, Agent Davison testified at the evidentiary hearing that Tammy's expressed concern that motions filed in this case and the government's response to those motions contain specific detailed information that Tammy feared would reveal her identity or make it much easier for someone to figure out Tammy's identity. Okay? Tammy panicked and took several measures to try to protect herself. Now, let me stop right there for a second because, girl, once we read all of this paperwork and we see all of this that's going on, it's not hard to figure out who CS1 is.
Who's CS1?
It's not hard. And it looks like the public has already figured it out.
Salute.
Okay?
Loose, what's the vibes?
Those materials included contacting the undersigned magistrate judge, whose chambers referred Tammy to the United States Attorney's Office, and driving several hours to Louisiana soon after learning about the court's filing to attempt to see Big Meech to try to explain her position and try to deflect any accusations coming Tammy's way. Although it appears that Tammy did not speak with Big Meech in Louisiana on March 6th, Tammy's hearing...
One of these days, we gonna have a conversation. I'll probably holler at Uncle So. Because I'll talk to Uncle So.
Testimony suggested that when Tammy did finally speak with Meech, he advised Tammy he didn't want his name caught up in this mess.
Yeah, get the likes up for me, y'all. Salute. I was supposed to have Jay Hood on the channel too, though. But, I guess he in the building, bro. It's finicky when you're in the building, bro. But I guess he wanted to come and talk to me about some things, so we're going to figure out what he want to talk about. But I got a few questions for him, too. You know what I mean? A couple questions I want to know.
Because of the revelation,
so I still got the thumbnail?
Agent Davidson's credibly testified that Tammy faced actual threats in the weeks and months following the court filings in March of 2015 through the time of the Franks hearing. So again, I ask y'all, who do you think was threatening her?
Who was threatening
In
her,
a
bro?
further attempt to protect herself, in the spring of 2015, Tammy stated in a draft affidavit that the wiretap affidavit contained false information and outlined a different version of events from what is set out in the affidavit. Now she's trying to clean it up to protect herself, but it's too late.
Yeah.
Tammy never signed the draft affidavit or swore to it, but Tammy relayed some of the information in the unsworn affidavit to Cuffy's formal counsel. So she's trying to reach out to Cuffy's lawyers to retract what she already did to try to protect herself and to try to get Meech's name up out of it. So she reached out to Cuffy's former lawyer, DEA agents, and prosecutors from the U.S. Attorney's Office in St. Louis. Also, threatened to circulate the unsworn affidavit to all parties involved, including the undersigned. Tammy's unsworn affidavit specifically takes issue with statements in the wiretap affidavit suggesting that Meech hooked up the deal between Gatling and Suarez. She trying to get that taken out.
It's looking like
that. But you can't.
Yeah, that thing down.
It's too late.
Yeah, it's looking like
too late to apologize. It's too late of Big Meech's relationship with Tammy. This backdrop of actual and perceived threats of Tammy's demise, threats to Tammy.
Crazy. That's crazy. Now we're gonna mix it up. I did want to hear some of her because I don't know, man. She just tied into that shit in a different way, bro. Regardless of the fact, you can say Meech, you don't know, whatever, but we know for a fact with her, and it's looking kind of shaky. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I guess it will all figure itself out because what's in the dark will come to the light. We're getting into some 50 Cent reactions to this. The game has reacted to the situation. Whack 100 has reacted to the situation. I'm gonna go into Whack 100 too as well. Let's see what Whack's talking about.
Somebody, or maybe
50
there's
Cent's
a bunch of people out
son.
here that need to hear this. And it was like, you thought you were special. You really thought you were special. Who told you you were special?
Yo, he act just like 50, bro. And he sound like him too.
Even the Bible
act
confirmed
like 50 and
that
he
the
sound
sins
like
of a father will be transgenerational, and it's playing out right now because Big Meech couldn't see past what he wants to do and what will end up destroying his own son. Whack 100 warned Lil Meech about posting the event on his Instagram page, but Lil Meech didn't listen to Whack. He went ahead and promoted the event, and Rick Ross used that opportunity to destroy the family's business partnership with 50 Cent.
Doing a film in Paris.
That's crazy,
set
though.
in my
That he told him not to do that, and he did that. If that's the case, that's crazy. That's crazy if he did that. I don't
50
know. Whack be
revealed
on all
that Lil
kind of
Meech
shit. I don't know what
sent
the
him
hell.
text messages after
That nigga Whack be.
exposing
I
his
told you
dad
something.
and
Whack know
cutting ties
everything
with
about
the
everything.
family.
It's not nothing that Whack don't be knowing. You know, sometimes a person gets stumped, and he be like, you know what? Maybe I don't know that. Whack be like, nah, nigga. You know, I know a little bit about the get down, about the hell, how that looks to get down. Whack be knowing everything about everything. I swear to God.
Check this out. They just told me you unfollowed me off Instagram and now you managing Skilla Baby with Rocket. When I brought him around you first when you didn't have a clue who he was. Now you mad at me when I would take the shirt off my back for you. I can't believe this, man. You act as if I'm your enemy. Liv only showed you love and loyalty and human. I go through my own shit, but I never switched up on you. F Ross, but he gave my dad some bread so he can afford to pay his bills until our next season starts. This internet shit is throwing me off, man. You know me in real life. And 50 said on the caption of the post, "What next season, little ninja?" With a lot of social media users flooding the comment section with different messages. Nino Brown said, 50 laws of power, destroy the enemy at all costs, for even his son will come back and seek revenge. Roberta Green. And Mr. Bryan Jr.
Roberta
said,
Green.
he chose the carrot on the stick over the steak on the plate. History tells us that kings and kingpins have expiration dates. Big Meech was a builder. He outbuilt his competition. He built an empire. But empires become more vulnerable the larger they get. 50 Cent is a survivor. He outlasted his enemies. Survivors, by definition, don't allow vulnerability. They don't expand like builders. They adapt. If someone close to you does something to expose you to a potential threat, a builder will make a managerial or business decision, and that's what's pictured. Although so many people are supporting 50 Cent, it was shocking that his older son, Marquise, came out to troll Lil Meech in the first video I played for you guys. 50 Cent is not the type to forgive betrayal. And if you offer him that shit, he's cutting you off immediately, and I'm still shocked on why Big Meech is turning against everyone who helped him when he was locked up. Rick Ross has already done the damages, and Lil Meech knew it already, and he's against Ross right now. But Lil Meech shouldn't have sent those messages. He should know that 50 will expose it, but he's probably emotional about the situation. Leave your thoughts in the comment section.
And I think
Additionally,
that's a fact.
always keep it locked in with Word on the Street.
But what's crazy is that Little Meech is getting a lot of flack, right? But we also understand that Little Meech is a young guy, bro. No matter if he want to act like a big man and all that, bro. Come on. He's 24 years old. We already understand that he's still a young person, okay? Your brain don't even develop till 25. He didn't know what kind of person he's dealing with when dealing with 50. When you go into the message and what the message says, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he was dissing his pops or nothing like that, right? But the game came out and said, you know what I mean? Come on, man, you're supposed to stand with your pops. So I'm like, so, you know, I think Lil Meech is getting a lot of flack in this situation. Not to say he don't deserve something if he, I mean, he's a part of the situation. But I think this situation is more about Meech and 50 than it is about 50 and Lil Meech. You know what I'm saying? What's crazy is this. I think 50 underestimated Ross's connection with with Meech. I don't think that Ross just popped out the window like he's saying in this video and he got him and he publicized it and we see the video that happened. I don't think it's just that. You know what I'm saying? He probably was connecting with him while he was in prison. Like, yo, no, he probably gonna come home one day, probably setting him out, making sure he all right. You know what I'm saying? Little shit. Some people are saying 50 is blaming them like, damn, that's some betrayal, which, you know what I mean? He was holding your son down the whole time. Not only that, you know, 50 don't like Ja Rule, he don't like Irv, he don't like certain people. You feel me? 50 was willing to not put his beef aside, but get business to the business and make Rick Ross put the BMF song on the BMF series. And this is unheard of for a person like 50 Cent. 50 Cent is the king of petty, the king. If he have a beef with you, he's never gonna let it die. If you slip on ice, he's gonna have you on his channels. This is who he is. This is just who 50's always been. He does that. Rick Ross turns him down. Nah, I ain't fucking with you. Probably because of the baby mom, the CEO, because remember 50 was the one pushing, he was the CEO and all this thing. So you know they got their detailed history that they got going on. Rick Ross probably was hollering at Meech at the whole time because at that time, Meech was in between Rick Ross and 50, but Meech was in jail. Remember, 50 had the deal. He got the thing going on with Meech a little bit, boom. Tammy got the rights to his life story. This is how this is playing out. She got the rights to his life story, right? Because remember, Meech messed up in that deal. He didn't even get to eat with all of that. Feel me? Then we got, I think this could be less of Big Meech being funny towards 50, but he was dealing with your son, so he was funny. But it could be more about I think 50 could have dropped the ball, y'all. I think 50 could have dropped the ball, bro. Because in the message, bro, I'll bring up the message too because I have all this. But I'm just saying, in the message, he says one key thing that I see out of this message right here. Look, on mommy, look, this message right here. Okay? I have the messages, right? So boom. Out of this message, out of everything I read, right? So I'm going to read it again, and I'm going to stop with the point I'm talking about, right? He say, look, yo, they just told me you won't follow me off Instagram, and now you managing Skilla Baby with Rocket when I brought him around you first, when you didn't even have a clue who he was? Now you mad at me when I would take the shirt off my back for you? Man, I can't believe this, man. You act as if I'm your enemy. I've only showed you love and loyalty. I'm human. I go through my own ish, but I never switched up on you, 50. This is Lil Meech. But there goes the part where I'm saying now. Look at this. This is why I'm saying 50 dropped the ball. Peep it, right? So he says, F Ross. He could say that if he wants. So whoever's mad, he said, F Ross, have a bed and go to sleep, right? So boom, he said, F Ross. But he gave my dad some bread so he can afford to pay his bills until our next season starts. Afford. Bro, people, you up there. We down here. You got a bag, you talking about afford. Who the hell use afford like we at the fucking swap meet, like we at the motherfucking, where's we at? Brooklyn, Flatbush Avenue, where the hell we at? Woodbury Commons in Connecticut or Reading, PA? We looking for a deal? Like, what the fuck? So therefore, I'm saying, Meech probably got some bread. Obviously, he came home. He probably got handed some bread. But the bread Meech got ain't no bread to Meech. Meech is popped. 10 mil to Meech is probably popped too, you know. The man had hundreds of millions at one point, bro. Ain't no way you could have hundreds of millions. Itch up and sit down on some 10 millions of dollars at 20 and feel like you're going to be all happy. You might be happy because you was in prison. So, yeah. But after that little, you was in prison wears off, bro, you're right back to who the hell you were. Come on, bro. It's just a little long time and then you're back to the focus of what's going on. Some way, some shape or form, Meech took the bread. Whatever Rick Ross was dealing with him. Because you know he ain't do that for free. He's not doing that for free, bro. And he was real chummy with him, leaning on his shoulder and all type of shit. I know 50 was sick, bro. 50 was sick, bro. 50 was sick. You know why 50 was sick, too, for a fact? 50 was sick because 50 does not deal with nobody in the industry. And nobody in the industry deals with 50. Only a certain few. Anytime you see 50, who you see 50 with? Who do you see 50 with? Gerard Butler, the nigga from 300 or some shit. Ooh, Ice Cube's son. Who? Tariq from Power, Ghost son. Who you see him with? You don't even see him with Tony Ayo. Tell me when the last time you seen 50 with Tony Ayo. Uncle Murder signed to his label over there too, right? Tell me when the last time you see 50 with Uncle Murder. Who? They're his artists. They're signed to his label. You be seeing Yayo and Uncle Murder, they on Vlad, they arguing online, they in France doing videos, they bugging around laughing, joking, all type of shit, arguing over fucking shows and comedy. You don't see no 50. You don't see 50, bro. Tell me when you seen 50. So Big Meech is one of the last people I've seen 50 actually connect with and vibing with. Because remember, he was connecting with him even on social media while he was in jail, posting them, da-da-da-da-da. And he had his son the whole time like this, da-da-da-da-da. They boxing, he's sparring, teaching his son how to do a little 1-2 step. You feel me? How to do a little 1-2. So, think about that. It's crazy, bro.
50, I was still trying to find myself. My dad was calling me from jail every day. He was like, man,
Was locked up. Really emotional about this Meech. Finally, stay with us for everything else going on in the...
he was like, man, what you gonna do? I don't know. I always knew I wanted to be my own person. So I met 50. 50 put me in acting class.
First time you met 50.
LA. Invested in me, paid for the acting class.
Put me in acting class, invested in me for 2 years in LA. So Meech needs to understand that as well and have some sort of loyalty to your son, because your son got something going on, and that's kind of jamming up your son little business thing that he got going on. You was in jail the whole time. If you still was in jail, we wouldn't be going through this right now, Meech. You know that, right? So let's just keep it a buck. If you still was sitting down doing a bird, doing bid, they call it a bird in England. If you was doing a bird, bruh, we wouldn't be talking about this. So was the money that needed? It seems that way. Seems like he needed it.
To go every day 2 times.
Because I know he didn't think 50 was going to forgive him. 50 don't be around people. So imagine Meech do that to him. Imagine how he felt. He came home, he like this with Meech. And then he like this with Rick Ross. Bruh. I know 50 wasn't going for that.
Day, 5 days a week. In the morning, in the afternoon, come back home, study again, do the same thing next day.
Wow, that ball player.
Yeah, but I put in the work though. After a year and a half, and I got comfortable, and I knew I was ready.
I get the likes
I had
up.
auditioning for the Stars.
Get the likes up, y'all.
And Stars okayed it.
Yo, man, I'm hearing already. Some people was pulling out of that concert. You know, February 13th, that Big Meech was having. You heard? I know Little Baby ain't performing, right? Yeah, he said he ain't Gunna no more because Gunna a rat. I know he ain't performing that Big Meech.
He said he stepped on his son.
On the internet calling this nigga a rat. Talking about Tammy Cowins. This shit didn't grew some legs. Yeah, from when we was on the internet a few months ago talking about, yo, how Cuffy get indicted, how the Migo get indicted, and Meech ain't get indicted, blah, blah, blah. This shit done grew some legs since then. Yeah, because if Tammy then told 50 and... Yo, 50, let me narrate, B. Let me narrate this shit. Let's get to that. Yeah, New York, nigga. Let's get to that.
Get the likes up. Get the likes up, y'all.
Who's going to this concert? That's what I want.
More people gonna join us. Get the likes up, y'all.
Yeah.
If you're new, subscribe to the channel.
What's really going on out here? Let's get to that.
Nigga took a picture with Big Boss. You like a hoe, nigga. Put your back against the wall and just slide down. Curtis Jackson, you more than welcome to bring that Versace Lamborghini to the car show. June 7th, and your little homies. I know them niggas with them niggas, Auntie Murder. Yeah, nigga, I know you got a Toyota Tundra. I know it. I can see it in your face. I want y'all niggas to understand you gotta stop making business personal. Get your money. You don't know these niggas. These niggas don't know you. And for anybody going against Ricky Rose, let me have this. I've been putting my foot up you niggas' asses for the last 15 years. Everything you niggas touch crumble. Why you think Rose on top? We don't take this shit personal.
Yo, this
We
guy
get
is
into the
funny though. Rick
motherfucking
Ross
money,
is
nigga.
funny, son.
Now,
He's like a
Big
match for
Meech,
50, you know.
February 13th. That concert gonna be off the motherfucking hook. Putting his foot up you niggas' asses and leaving it in your motherfucking intestine, nigga. You know what's going down. Car show bigger than
Pause,
ever.
Lil
Ricky
Diddy.
Rose, the biggest nigga. Biggest boss. I've been separated myself from these broke niggas because they don't understand the rules to the streets. You understand? Don't no nigga owe you nothing, homie. Nigga don't owe you nothing. Y'all get money together, y'all niggas get money. Keep moving. All that extra shit, nigga. You niggas don't even have a relationship with your own brothers, nigga. Your own mothers and fathers. How the fuck you gonna act like you real close with me? Stop all that fake capping shit, nigga. That's why you niggas ain't got no money. You need a loan, come see the boss. When it's on, come see the boss. If niggas hating, if I ain't said nothing to you, nigga, I may want to do something to
What
you.
Gene
nigga.
said, Spade? What Gene said?
It's real.
Y'all
Ricky
drop a
Rose,
like. Get the
you
likes
looking
up.
at a young
Subscribe to the
hustler
channel. Hit
on
the
pace to get
notification
a
bell.
B.
What
And I'm
Gene
gonna
said,
tell y'all
Spade?
this, and I want y'all to understand this. It's only great entertainment when you forget it's
Yes, man. Rick got hands put on him. I don't know about feet. Hands and feet is a different situation. If you ever seen hands and feet, homie. Hands and feet is a different situation. But he got hands put on him. That's a fact. And we seen him get ushered up out of there. He got one of his happy feet up out of that. He was like, you know, like only in the projects in New York you see them. There's like these big gates like around the garbage that's like green. I don't know if it's in your city like that too. Like these green things that's around the gate. They was in some shit like that. And that nigga slide to the left, slide to the cross, crisscross. Nigga said, Rick Ross, reverse, reverse. That nigga slid through the left, nigga. Facts, homie. He slid through the gate. It was like a little slither in the gate, homie. And you know he a big dude, though. Even though he lost his weight, salute to him and all my people that's losing y'all weight. Salute to y'all. Feel me? But he slid up out the gate like this. I was like, that nigga slid up out the gate, homeboy. Just when niggas be up on you, son, you got to get up on your happy feet, homie. You start hitting obstacles and obstructions like this. Nigga jumping over shit, nigga going around shit, nigga. You get on your Barry Sanders, nigga, like this. I don't know if you ever seen Barry Sanders for son. The man stopped before he beat Payton or something. One of them niggas, bruh. Nigga hit a Walter Payton's on us. On Jesus' soul, son. You heard? On Jesus' sandals, better yet, bruh. The nigga hit the happy feet on Jesus' sandals, my nigga. That's word to Jesus' sandals, my nigga. And you know I wouldn't lie on Jesus' sandals. Facts. That's word to Jesus' sandals, homie. On Jesus.
February 13th. The Big
Ross is
Meech
bugged out.
home.
But he funny, though.
Benefit concert.
He's funny.
It's gonna be iconic. Too many names to list, but let me salute some of the legends. Lil Baby, Boss Man D-Lo, 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Ricky Rose. Now, it's the first time it's ever been done. Me performing BMF with the icon himself. This shit gonna be special. Epic. Get your tickets right now. I'm back.
With the whole
Was
Big
Meech
Meech coming
saucy?
home
He probably
concert,
was a
man,
little
killing that.
slizzy.
I mean, that's just shit. I just think he a little weird. But shit, you know, I get it because the type of nigga he is. But shit, I just done did 19. I'm 58, nigga. I'm trying to get the fuck out the way. Y'all holler at me on the movie set, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he always wanted. You know, that's what Blue Da Vinci was supposed to bring to him. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
He is. That nigga's
You
funny,
know,
bro.
he get in and get out.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 1...
Whack is the information man, bro. What are you talking about, bro? This nigga knows information. I don't know what the fuck. Whether he's getting it right or wrong. I'm like, what the fuck? How does he even know this shit? Like, fuck. I be confused with the truth and the lie. I'm like, the fuck, Whack? That too? Yo, the other day, Whack came out and said, what the fuck he said? Whack say so much shit I don't even know. When he came out and said the Willie D shit, I said, Whack. Willie D too, bro? Not the Ghetto Boys. Don't fuck up my little Ghetto Boy dream that I had back in the days when I was listening to Ghetto Boys. Come on, bro. That's back in the days when I was short like Bushwick Bill. Them days, bro. It's my dog, though. Don't say I'm violent. My people, that's my mans. I used to love Bushwick Bill. Right? So, boom. Come on, bro. Willie D? Come on, not the ghetto boys. Come on, Whack. But Whack was like, nah, homie, you transgressed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, Whack. And then Whack, yo, Whack been on a, you know how Pac was on a 7-day theory? I think Whack been on like a 3-day theory. Because he did the Willie D one day. And then I think he did something right before that. Like yo, bro, he's exposing so much people. I done fucking lost track. But yo, right after that, he came out with the Sue Surf shit. I said, nah, Whack, you gone too far. You ever seen Shotas? The movie Shotas with the Jamaican people? You gone too far, big shit gone too blood clot fire. Take the wa and left the wa. Like, for real, my nigga. Take the wa and left the wa. What you doing? Nah, bro. Not Sue Surf too, bruh. Come on, bruh. That's my favorite battle rapper. You trying to fuck up battle rap for me? This nigga Whack is a nigga that just want to fuck up Christmas. You's like a Grinch. This nigga's like a Grinch, bruh. Straight. Because I'm like, Sue Surf too, son? Come on, bruh. But then he went into it or whatever, and I don't even fucking know because he didn't really get to reading the damn paperwork. So now I'm just mysteriously thinking about all this stuff. But I heard there was some things that was going on in his hood because I'm in New York. And, you know, they're in Jersey. So I heard that it was some people from his neighborhood or some people from that area out there in Jersey that's saying, I guess they from the set too? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I think they from, like, his own clique, like his own kind of peoples or something that's speaking up and saying some shit like that too. So it's not like just Whack. Because at first I heard just Whack saying it. You feel me? But now I'm just doing my little... And it's saying something, but I don't know if it got, I mean, it's looking like it's trying to get some legs, the story. But I don't know if it's stamped, but I seen that the major connection that Whack was making is he was connecting the situation to, I think, to Big U. You know, saying that Big U had a connection with him and them from there to here and all of that stuff. So, that's a lot, if that's real. I don't know. So that just sounds like a lot, but I guess we'll be figuring it out. You know what I mean? I guess we'll be figuring that out. But Wax says he got some paperwork, supposedly. That, I guess, proves that. But I didn't hear it, so it could be speculative. And everything is all, when it comes to paperwork, y'all, regardless of who's talking about, it's all speculation until you see the black and white, okay? If you're not from the streets, have a seat. I'm going to teach you something. If it's not in the black and white, and we want the legal document, because we've seen fake paperwork circulating all around the internet. I'm just talking about any situation, not just in this or that one. I'm talking about any one we've ever seen, period. We've seen fake documents go out there. Some people be doing that shit too, which be the bullshit. Some people create the fake paperwork, put it out there, trying to pop their channel, clout chase, get some views, whatever they trying to do. Boom, channel, views pop, shit on 30,000, whatever. Now, after all said and done, you think people go back and say, yo, we was dead wrong, so my bad? Nah, in the beginning, they're like, yo, we got a rat. It's a rat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, oh, shit, it's a rat. It's a rat, it's a rat. Just like really, if you see one in the house, you think it's like, oh, shit, it's a rat. They don't go back. Nobody goes back and help and say, you know what? We was really, really dead ass wrong, my nigga. We got the shit wrong. We gonna stream for a day and make sure everybody know this shit. No. When that shit is all said and done, niggas be like this. Yo, man, I heard that shit wasn't true, man. But yo, guess what, man? It's up, nigga. Niggas skip right past your shit. And you already smutted. Your name's already smutted. That shit is crazy, bro. That profession right there is a crazy profession, bro. The exposing profession. That shit is... It's hard work, bro. It's hard work. Straight. An informant should have the rights to your life story and be able to move around. I want you to think about that. Do you think an informant should be... This is Spade's 9's question. Hold on, Spade. Do you think... There's a question to y'all too. Look. Do you think an informant should have the rights to your life story and still be able to move around? I want you to think about that. I don't have to think about that because my answer's already my answer. I don't want no informant, nothing with me. Period. Okay? Period, bruh. I don't want no informant near me, period. But to have that person in that position and it's stamped and saying like, yo, this person been working, And then it's looking like the person trying to backtrack some of the statements. And that's in paperwork. So that's not in like people word of mouth and all this dumb shit. That's the paperwork. That's your testimony. That's what you've been saying. And this is what you're trying to retract. So when we come into that type of stuff, that's black and white, homie. That's called black and white. Legal black and white. Now, no fake black and white. Okay? Because Michael Jackson had a song called Black and White too. I'm talking about legal black and white. Not Mike Jack black and white, homie. R.I.P. to Mike. It's my man's. It's my man's in him. All right? All right? R.I.P. to my man Mike. Both mics. White Mike and the chocolate color Mike. Both mics. All one mic. So I'm saying, though, when we think about it, bro, I think that shit is nasty work, bro. But Lil Meech getting flack. I just think he played himself. Lil Meech played himself by even going to 50 in the first place, bro. Come on, bro. You got to be smarter than that, bro. And it was going up with your pops when you hollered at him. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Have you ever seen a Cardi B meme when she said, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? 3 times? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? When she had the intensity for Offset. And you know what she been through with Offset? Yes. Give him the 3 are you dumbs, bro. Why would you be going to 50, top 50, anything? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? You dumb? What are you talking about, bro? You put the speak or not or forever hold your peace, homeboy. It's over. But you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to hold on to what? Probably want to get money. Obviously, he got mad. He got money with 50. Come on, that was a business there. He was eating money. He was working with the nigga. Nigga was like his boss in a way, bro. Pops done fucked the whole bag up. Stepped on him. Stepped on him. Stepped on his little bag. But I think he wanted his show, bro. It's supposed to be another season. Now they're talking about there's not going to be another season. That's why you see he's pushing that in this conversation. Saying, yo, come on, man. My pops was trying to just get some bread and shit until next season and shit like that. He don't want the show to done. He don't want to be out the whip. Okay? He don't want to be kicked out the whip. Understand that? Okay, man. He don't want to get kicked at that. I mean, he trying to get back in the good graces, homie. The Pop Dukes done jammed him up, bro. Talking coke. Yeah, that shit is real, bro. Meech mine. He said, what Meech mine? Well, stand with his father. Yeah, man. He's standing with his pops, bro. Do y'all think he went against his pops doing the messages and all that stuff? Because a lot of people saying that. Do y'all feel that Lil Meech went against his father? Because the game, I'll be tired of the game, yo. I'll be tired of the game, man. Because he always finds some way, somehow, to find himself in somebody's business, bro. Like, what the hell, bro? What the hell happened, bro? Like, yo, everybody... Even though the people he jump out the window for be people that most times, I'm not saying most times because he just do a lot too. But sometimes when I see those people, yo, that's my people, that's my man. So whatever, he can have a loyalty this complex supposedly. But a lot of people take it as some clout chasing that he be doing. Straight, okay, straight. Okay, because he already on the wrong side of good graces. Game I'm talking about. Talking about he jumping out the window right now. First of all, you sided with Drake in the Kendrick Lamar Schwar, homie. How do you side with Drake, bro, and you're from LA, homie? I understand you got ties with Drake. He gave you the song 100 and all of that. On that same said song, he tried to take some shots at Kendrick as well. So we got eye on you, game, talking about you could have been a partner in TDE and all that. I don't believe you. I want to hear that from the man himself. Top, where you at? Top don't say that. I don't believe that shit. The hell out of here. I don't believe it. I don't. It's possible, because Game was lit at one point. Trust me, he was lit. But, no. Game got on the wrong side of history, bro. Trust me. He jumped out the window, fired at Rick Ross. For what? Shit was whack, too. Shit was whack. And none of y'all replayed it after y'all played it. I played it once or twice trying to hear what's going on. but you wasn't going to play, you know. So what the fuck? So he jumped out the window for Rick Ross, jumped out at Rick Ross. Game is confused, bro. Then on this video, I thought he was trying to jump out the window for Little Meech, saying like, yo, 50, take his shots at 50, which he did, right? Because you know he's always going to find his way to take his shots at his own ops. That's what Game do. But in the same process, he kind of stepped on Lil Meech. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that was crazy. He stepped on Lil Meech. He's like, yo, bro, damn, son, you supposed to side with your pops, homie. But it's all good, though. But, yo, listen, anyway, but, yo, and then the scurried past and went to another topic. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, man. I was like, that's crazy, bro. Because that's like in the very beginning of the conversation. So that's like the first things you're hearing. You know, sometimes you might miss a part in the middle of the conversation. Okay, cool. This is in the very beginning, bro. Very beginning. Damn, son, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I see what it is, though. But you young, though, and shit like that. Blah, blah, blah. Which I understand, but... So I know Meech, Little Meech is having a bad day. Big Meech, he couldn't care less. He was just in Uncle Sam's facilities. You heard? He was just being told to do everything just now, homeboy. So, by somebody that was probably 18, because you know that'd be like the prison guard or whatever be like 18, 19 years old. You be looking at the person like this. Man, I will fling you on that net, on the netting. You know what the netting is? The metal mesh. I'll throw you on that, because you're on a 4th floor tier or something. Throw you on that mesh, bro. You're like 18 years old, you telling me what to do. Man, brother. So, yeah. So, Meech was in the building, bro. So, I know Meech is all right. But it looked like Meech was popped. It looked like Meech was popped. You look like Meech was popped though, bro. Good luck. Good night, man. Why Spade's hurt? Why Spade is hurt, yo? Spade, why you hurt, bro? What happened? What happened to you, Spade? Just remember when you push the false narrative, we can get to... What false narrative? Who's pushing the narrative? I ain't got no narrative. We just thinking and speculating, brother. All these things is alleged, man. Go check my description box, bro. I don't know what you talking about, man. I done crossed my T's and dotted my I's, my brother. Everything's alleged, man. I don't know shit. We just talking about what's on the internet. I've made no statements, back no claims, and said, yo, this nigga did that and that person did that. I have not. I'm just saying, when they read, when that girl Henny read the paperwork of Tammy, that was sounding kind of fishy and sounding spooky. Sounds like she had a detailed history working with these people, saying and telling them things. And then at one point, it seems like she did try to retract some things, looking like she's trying to clear up some of the things she said, trying to get some people out of the way. So you can say what you want. That's in the paperwork. So I'm not speculating. I'm not calling anybody anything with that. That's just what that is. I haven't seen that with Big Meech saying anything or doing anything, so I've never said that. People said Big Meech is snitch. I don't know. I told you, somebody came to my channel from St. Louis, though. The other day, somebody came and hollered at me from St. Louis. And they was having a conversation with me and shit. And they told me, you know, that's not the talk in St. Louis. They don't say that Big Meech is a rat in St. Louis. And you know they got that connection to St. Louis and J-Bo and all of that connection to St. Louis, because that was one of the first places where they moved that energy to, besides Atlanta, if you know the story of Meech, right? It was in Atlanta, but one of the hubs, the main, was St. Louis. When he got it plugging over there too, St. Louis, Atlanta, St. Louis, everywhere, but St. Louis for a fact too, because J-Bo, I mean, what is it, lieutenant, captain, lieutenant, some shit like that. So we already know that they had that plug in that line pushing down there in St. Louis with somebody like OG nigga too. He was like, nah, I was out there and all that. But that's not really a talk like that that's going on like that. He's like, yo, 50 just capping, really. This is what the nigga said. He's like, 50's capping. He said, that's not the talk in St. Louis like that. And if it really was something, it'll be something in St. Louis. So I look forward to speaking to some other people from St. Louis, you know what I mean? To see if that's, I could see if I could verify even what that nigga telling me, you know what I'm saying? Because another nigga might say, the fuck is that nigga? That nigga probably work with the force. Don't listen to that nigga, Oota. This is what I heard, you know what I mean? So until I get to the schematics, then I'll know. Then I'll know. Shucking and jiving, salute, salute, salute. Yeah, bro. But that's crazy. Ah, boy. Oh, wow, man. I don't know. I can't say I hope it's not true, and this is not true, though. Because something has happened. Whether to the degree, the gravity, because really what they saying is that they had something lined up the whole time, but she was sleeping with the agent or something like that, and she kind of put it to where as the evidence was inadmissible in court. So if y'all was running a play and you done, but you probably was screwing a nigga with the play and just got caught screwing the nigga, because you probably screwing the nigga kind of tie in the play. The screwing probably part of the play. I'm just guessing out my own mind. This is an alleged thought. But you had relations with the person, with the agent. Yo, that shit is a tangled web, bro. Don't worry about it. If there's any exposing that need to be done, where I can do it. So I'll get the clip and I'll be able to react to that motherfucker. But he said, because I'm going to tell you what the internet is trying to do. They switch in a story up and saying the other man was out of jail and Meech was locked up. Okay, when BMF got busted, everybody went to jail. Yes, I know friends that went there too with them. I have friends that were there with them in there. Yes, BMF. Yes, they're in there. Yeah. Free now. One of my men just came home, literally. One of them just came home. Dead serious. Facts. And he's in the A. I think he's still in the A. I don't know what the fuck he at, tell you the truth. Nigga be moving. But yeah, man. Them niggas was down for a minute. And they say nobody told. This is the whole thing of BMF. They say nobody told. Everybody took time and nobody told. This was the whole part of the allure, you know what I'm saying? Besides the things on the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because there's people like this in there with my friends, cousins, and family and all type of shit too, son. So like, years ago, my friend used to be coming and telling me like, yo, he used to be out there and like, bro, I remember, yo, I met Meech. I remember one day my man came back and told me that shit. It's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. We're going to figure this thing out, though. But it's going to get figured for us. And we're going to break it down. Because this rabbit hole is to the boondocks, homie. This is going to the boonies, homie. Facts, bro. Facts. Facts. But I remember, did I hear Cuffy come out and speak about something? Or am I wrong? Or maybe that was an old Cuffy video. Because I think Cuffy's older than Meech, right? I think Cuffy's like an OG. I think so. I think Cuffy's older than Meech. Cuffy's on that same type of time like they on. I think he's saying that niggas then grassed him out and tricked him off the thing. I think I've been seeing something like that on Cuffy saying that. I think they set him up or some shit. I think I did hear some shit like that, you know. I think I did, bro. I'm gonna hold you. Yeah. Cuffy's on the phone with Blue when? Recently? A minute ago, right? Oh shit! I remember. Oh yeah, I remember the niece came out. A girl was speaking. I remember that too. You're right. Yeah, I remember that. That was a minute ago though. I remember that. But nothing recent, right? Y'all not talking about nothing recent. Get out of here. Recently, Blue. Oh, they got Blue in his bag if he reached back for Cuffy. Yeah, they must have been saying he doing some bad or something. Blue. I've been offered a Blue situation. I don't know what, because the last time I heard Blue talking, I think he was on like an Art of Dialogue or something like that. And he was exposing some of that stuff. Okay, cool. But yeah, I wonder if, what you said? Blue Da Vinci, right? Blue Da Vinci. Oh, he called him straight. Called him.
So yeah, I got
Salute.
Cuffy right here, man. St. Louis.
He called him on the phone.
You know what I'm saying? And I know people heard me.
I think I seen this clip.
About Meech's paperwork situation with the last interview that we had, and
It
a
was
lot
Cam
of people had a
Capone
lot of
was
stuff
on.
to say. They don't believe it. Blue's hating. You know what I'm saying? And when I went back and I looked at everything, I was like, you know what, bro? It's only right and only one way to really do it. Only one way to really do it and just let dog speak for itself. So I wanted him to call in, and this is him calling in during the interview. Go ahead, Cuff, man. You can introduce yourself
doing it
and
right.
take the flow.
Blue, my nigga, what's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know, a lot of people, man, is thinking that this thing is made up or this thing is fake or that I have an axe to grind. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flenory, as you all know as Big Meech, and Tammy Cowins, known in the paperwork as CS1.
Right.
Confidential source 1. So what Big Meech did was call a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Cowins signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flenory a time cut, plain and simple.
Right. So
Okay,
That's
so can you break down the story? Like, how do you know this?
Good question.
And how'd you come upon this information?
how do you know? How do you came upon this information, though?
Y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the likes button.
We were
Tap notify.
What's called a Frank's hearing. It's based on a case called U.S. versus Frank. So I would implore your listeners to look the case up.
U.S. versus
And what
Frank.
what a Frank's hearing entails is that you're able to cross-examine your accusers, meaning government agents, meaning informants, and so on and so forth, just like a regular trial. So this was testified in court.
Period. Point blank.
This was testified in court that I became a government informant to give Demetrius Flenory a time cut.
That's what was said on the stand, bro. The lady became a government informant to give Demetrius Flenory a time cut. But I think people would ask a question of this, though. This is what I got here.
So
Hold up, yo. Hold up, yo. Drop a like, y'all. Drop a dislike. Drop something. The hell? Hold up, yo. She went on the stand and said that? Why are we debating this then? What the hell are we debating here? Hold up, yo.
this was testified in court.
Wait, hold up, Cuffy.
To look the case up.
Frank versus United States, yeah.
What's called a Frank's hearing. It's based on a case called U.S. versus Frank.
Yeah.
So I would implore your listeners to look the case up.
I got it right here.
And what a
$3.95
Frank's
US
hearing entails is that you're able to cross-examine your accusers, meaning government agents, meaning informants, and so on and so forth, just like a regular trial. So this was testified in court.
Period. Point blank.
This was testified in court that I became a government informant to give Demetrius Flenory a time cut.
That's what was said on the stand, bro. The lady became a government informant to give Demetrius Flenory a time cut.
That's nuts.
But I think people would ask a question of this, though. This is what I got hit with a lot is, all right, then if he did it to get a time cut, then how come he still did all that time in jail?
Well, what they don't understand is that he never received the time cut because what came out was that she had an illicit sexual relationship with Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Handler. But her first DA handler was the guy, as you should know, Blue, who wrote the BMF indictment.
Or the nigga who brought the indictment? No, hold up, wait.
indictment. Special
Right.
Agent Jack Harvey.
Special Agent Jack Harvey is the person that locked us all up. He was also the person that locked up Terry White, which was her first case as a DEA agent. And then he retired. He retired after he got them 60 years.
Yeah, he retired, and then her handler became a brother by the name of Keith Cromer, Special Agent Keith Cromer, who was also fired behind this particular case. So Meech never received the time cut because, unbeknownst
Y'all get the likes up.
to a lot of people, it's against the law to have a sexual relationship or any personal relationship with a government informant.
Somehow, some way, because I don't know how, she met Special Agent Jack Harvey. You can leave that up to question. How did Big Meech's personal assistant / the person that handles all this business / the person that owns BMF Entertainment to this day since 2008?
Special Agent Jack Harvey.
She owns BMF.
So now she meets Special Agent Jack Harvey, and then she starts working for Special Agent Jack Harvey, but not for the Meech case. It was for a whole nother case first. It was for Terry White. But once that case went well, okay, and once that went past and Terry White got his 30 years, Special Agent Jack Harvey retired. But now she was ready to go do the case for Meech and help get Meech his time cut. So now when Meech came up, it was a new person that came on, and his name was what's his name again, big homie?
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer is the new special agent after Jack Harvey retired. Now he's her handler, and they engulfed in a personal relationship, sexual, however they called it in the court. And through that relationship, it tainted the case, and it was dishonorable at that point. They had to throw that out. That's why Meech didn't get out. So now you pose the question of why is my big homie Cuff still in jail? And go ahead, Cuff, you can let them know why, how that happened.
From that conspiracy, they indicted me on 2 murder charges. Subsequently, I pled guilty to 2 gun charges in exchange for them dropping the murder charges.
Now, how did they, hold on, let me ask this for you. Right quick. How did they get you on something that was totally different from the case that Meech and them had you on a wiretap for?
Out of a totally different, nothing to do with the drug conspiracy, but they falsely accused it as being a part of the drug conspiracy. And then they brought about the gun charges as using the gun charges in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime.
This call is from a federal prison.
Okay, and did they hit you with a superseding indictment or just?
They superseded me.
So they came out of that case that y'all was in court for and hit you with a whole brand new case that had nothing to do with that at all.
Didn't have nothing to do. Yeah, it still had something to do with that. They still let the drug conspiracy stand between Tammy Cowins and myself.
Oh.
She started. That's the only way that they can continue to have jurisdiction. They had to leave the drug charges there.
Oh, see, I thought that they said, all right, well, this case is over, but we
pick up murder charges or gun charges unless it's tied to something. If it's not tied to anything, then the government don't have jurisdiction. So a carjacking has to be tied to something. To have a gun charge of using a 924C, as I have, or 924J.
Oh, Jay.
You feel me? Discharging a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime that results in death.
Right.
What's up? This is Cam Capone.
Shout out to Cam Capone for that one. Damn, that's from Cuffy himself. So we got some of the story on this video, because this story this goes back years, you know. The story goes back years. They said that she's been owning a BMF Entertainment, whatever the case may be, since 2008. So that alone show you that we dealing with years here. So that's why the part of the beginning that I started this video from, I didn't start it from the beginning and all that other stuff. I started from the part of that girl Henny, and we talking about her relation to Big Meech and what's going on and her ties to this case and her retracting statements and all types of stuff like that. So we can understand that something funny's going on with this one, period. You know what I mean? Regardless of, we already know something's going on there, but why would she be in a position, why would she have the keys and you give her the position to do what she's doing and then she flip script on you and take the rights to your whole shit. The whole story is just crazy, man. It's crazy. The whole story's crazy. I don't know, man. Y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking about this whole topic, man. Do y'all think Meech is a rat? Do you not think he's a rat? Do you think Tammy is a rat? Do you not think Tammy is a rat? Do you think Cuffy's telling the truth? Do you think Meech is saying that he's not? So do you think Meech is telling the truth? We haven't heard nothing from Tammy. Do you think Tammy fouled for taking the rights to everything Meech have? You know what I mean? And now she's on the call with 50 talking about she's going to expose him soon, probably next day or so. How do you feel about Lil Meech? Do you feel bad for Lil Meech at all? He's taking a lot of flack from a lot of people. A lot of people saying he didn't stick up for his father. How do you feel about that? 50 and Rick Ross's war has been going on forever. Can't say if there's a determined winner in the situation because it just seems like they just keep going on and at him. Who you think's winning that war? Who you think's won the war if you think it's won? And do you think that they'll ever get to a point of, even if they're not friends, that they could just stop taking the cheap shots and doing that with each other? So tell me how you feel about that. Y'all get in the comments, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bells on so you're notified when we drop new content. Yoko, salute to you. Good morning, good morning. Make sure y'all all subscribe, turn the notification bells on. Most likely tomorrow, because I'm going to hold it down, but most likely tomorrow I have Jay Hood on because he said he wanted to come and speak about some stuff. I don't know, I'm going to figure it out. So I already have a thumbnail set, and I'm just going to leave it there. I'm just going to change the time and just put it there for tomorrow just in case he wants to come in. You know, I just wanted to just be there because you know where he's at, and I don't want to have to go recreate that and all of that. So that's how I'm going to do that, all right? So, like I said, turn the notification bells on so you're notified when I'm dropping. And everybody, go and subscribe to both of my channels that's linked to this channel. Comedy on Go, News on Go. I need 50 on each. Just these couple of people that's here now, we'll probably put that one on 50 and that one on like 30-something. So, I'm already there. I'll start going live on those as well, and I'll be bringing you different content there. I can do uploads and put content there, but then it's going to take away from what I'm doing here. So if I'm able to go live there, I don't have to just edit and upload over there. I can just go over there and do lives on topics and things that I want to talk about. So it's more freer that I can do the 3 platforms and create them right in front of us in real time. So all I need for y'all to do is y'all 16 or 17 or whoever people that's here with me right now is to go to both of the channels linked to my channel right now. I'll wait. Drop a like while y'all here too. But go there and subscribe. Subscribe to Comedy on Go and News on Go. On Comedy on Go, I'll be more free. I could be able to curse. I'll be dropping the links. I could talk and we could talk and kick it. All that. So it's going to be live. It's going to be a live energy. Trust me. Because that's how I am and that's who I am. I'm with that type of stuff. I want to talk with people. Straight. So we're going to be getting to that. So make sure you subscribe to the channels. Anything you want to talk to me about, hit me on Instagram. Oota on Go. Same name in the channel. You already know the vibe. Oota, 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 always on Go. If you want any of the hats that I wear on my channel, don't hide the plug on Instagram. Shoot the DM, Oota, Oota, Oota. Tell them Oota's the passcode. That's the promo code. Tell them Oota sent you. That's it. Tell them Oota sent you. And you good. You're going to get one of these for a nice price. Salute to all of y'all, man. Oota, Oota, Oota. Y'all know the vibe. Stay tapped in.